Bola Tinubu.
Who is named that?
Bola Tinubu.
I really don't know who that is, but I do know there is a man who calls himself Bola Tinubu, and I doubt that I can find accommodation in the same space with such a man.
What about Atiku Abubakar?
Yuck. That's the past.
Are these eminently qualified Nigerians?
No, I don't believe they are.
Why?
Because their record in public office does not suggest that they should be trusted with public office again.
But Bola Tinubu claims he served Lagos and he did well. He's the father of modern Lagos. Atiku Abubakar was former vice president in this country.
You would have made an excellent attorney to fight, but the truth is this. No matter how many times Bola Tinubu might care to repeat that lie that he built Lagos, it doesn't make it the truth. The reality on the ground is that the man built a Lagos where there is no hospital fit for him to use. He has built a Lagos where I doubt there is anybody in this building who sends their children to a school that he has built. So what Lagos did he build? The same one where people are spending 3-4 hours to get to work in the morning, another 3-4 hours to get to work in the evening?
But they said they built a blue rail.
What blue rail? For 16 years? 16 years? To build how many kilometers of rail? At what cost? Look, the reality is that when a lie travels for as long as the Bola Tinubu lies and myths have traveled, eventually it must fall flat. And those lies have come to their end. You build the blue rail for 16 years. At what cost? How many years have they been building the Fourth Mainland Bridge? At what cost? Lekki Ikoyi Bridge. At what cost? How many years did they toll it for? Lekki Ekpe Expressway. They've been building it for the last 16 years. They've not finished building it. In different sections of that road, yeah, it's already failing. We've been subjected to horrendous traffic on that. Look, we're already speaking.
If the president is watching right now, to conclude your thought, what do you think should be his immediate action so that it can look like the Bola Tinubu that you used to know in Lagos?
First, look, let's not mince words here. Immediately, he has to reorganize the people around him.
Like the cabinet?
Yes. Certainly.
Or his kitchen staff?
Both. The Tinubu that run Lagos is not the same Tinubu that is running Nigeria now.
Based on the people he has around him?
Based on the people he has around him.
In terms of quality?
In terms of quality. The people around him now don't appear to me as people who can stand up to him and tell him, no, you can't do this. That is what he had in Lagos, which made him think to get the mileages he got that won him, qualified him to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that is one. And he has to really open himself that some of us have criticized him does not make us enemies. And that some of us are outside government does not make us weak. I mean, look, for me, after spending 1 year, I have not died, and I'm still who I am. If all the recommendations, the advices one give is falling on deaf ear, then we go back to the trenches and start mobilizing. The same way it was almost, people thought it was impossible to confront, for instance, the military. We did so successfully. When we started campaigning for Maja, people say it's not going to work. The Maja will crash. Maja didn't. By the time the Maja succeed, the next issue was that we are going to, our leaders will crash the Maja because we will not be organized enough to present a candidate.
So you send a threat out, and you say that if the words and the advice are falling on deaf ears, you will not mind to join those who will come together?
For me, at the moment that is, look, I would lie to you. I have made those statements. The next thing will be to now start looking for people of like mind and begin to discuss in terms of what initiative can be possible. Certainly, for me, whatever initiative that will be considered has to be one that will arm us, which was why I made the point we are not going to reduce ourselves to get to 2027 only to queue behind a candidate. That is what we did with APC.
All right.
Queue behind Buhari and Asuwaju and trusted them with that. And
hello, my people. Welcome back to Ninja Pitching. We are here for you again. I think you don't hear within this person talk, Dele farotimi. Yeah, Dele farotimi has come out to say it's not Tinubu that built Lagos. Lagos was built before Tinubu become a governor of Lagos State. So every one of you should disregard any news like from people saying it's Tinubu that built Lagos. So now waiting me, I get to tell owner, no be Tinubu na build Lagos. Now waiting. So like some people now, like even during the last election we see them do 2023 election we see we vote. Get some people we see they used this thing confuse them, like now agent of Tinubu now them still use all this thing confuse them based on say okay as they tell them say now Tinubu na build Lagos. Some people mind been changed that time, so some of them won't vote for Tinubu, although we know say normally Tinubu did not win the 2023 election. We know say the 2023 election was given to Tinubu by the INEC. So we have nothing to say about this thing there. You see this upcoming one we see in the come. So make all of una make una reason where make una gather together so that this country will come once again. And you see una will be majority of this country. Now una be the issue we be see this country get based on say Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, like those three languages, they hate each other based on say okay if Hausa become a president, Igbo person begin they like criticize, and if Igbo person become a president, Hausa person begin they criticize, and if Yoruba person become a president, Igbo and Hausa. So all these things now in the cause matters for this country. So wetin I get to tell una obviously una be majority for this country be saying make una just gather ourselves together. Like we need to gather ourselves together, make we just throw this thing aside, tribalism aside, throw religion aside, and bring person everything go fit make this country dey okay for us. Because what we are facing now, like we are facing difficult things now. What we facing now is what we couldn't imagine. It's what I am even facing in this present tenure now. Like I've never experienced what I am experiencing now. So within me, I get to tell una we see now be majority. Be now una get vote for this country. Like all these people will be say they be minority, their votes no go fit count. Like for where una will be majority there. So now will be majority now. Una need to like gather on ourselves to like bring better person that can rule this country well. And no be this one obviously Northern's people now, they don't like they are planning over the next election. Like their own plan is to bring another like person from their own side. No be what we want. We need person where we say we need a genuine person that can control this country well. That kind of person that we need. Though you where they hear me now, I know see you guys you have something to say about this matter. Anything where we say you want to talk about this matter, even Peter will be where we say this see for this screen. He don't talk he don't talk your own opinion about the matter, like concerning 2027 election that is coming. He don't talk your own opinion. So you where they hear me now, make sure say you no skip any part of this video, and we would like to like see your own opinion in the comment section. And also if na today be the first time we see they come across our channel, I beg make you like, make you share, and make you subscribe to our channel so that anytime we say we drop any update for this channel, now you go be the first person we say they're going to notify. Thank you.
These are the guys that ruins the country.
No, my supporters will understand. They will agree with me. They know, because they, for me, they remain my respected elder brothers. Right. I was brought up to respect my seniors, especially when my seniors have one way or the other contributed. They have done their own bit. Their bit might not be the best, but you have to recognize it and say, well, there was a time these people helped to keep the whole thing going. You don't go and say, okay, let's throw them away. Let's do this. The only thing I'm saying is that where we are today, it requires somebody with the character we can trust. Competence, capacity, commitment. This is a job that requires physical and mental energy because the country is in a mess and you need to deal with it. So it's not something you can say, okay, well, listen, we have to consider this man because maybe because of what he did in the past, or because, okay, it's just it's not a state to manage people. We are not in a situation where we have to step out in a manner and with the most qualified candidate to start decisively dealing with this issue. It's a 24-hour job. It's not something you can do now where people can say, okay, you have to.
You also consider price control, because it's like people are just doing what they like.
I don't believe in it. Sorry, Babajide, I don't believe in price control. I don't.
What can we do, sir, to bring down
We just
food prices?
continue to supply the market. We work hard to supply the market.
But there are middlemen who are making life unbearable for them.
Well, they will. You see, it's a question of supply and demand. It will come to a stage where you cannot hold no more. It will come to a stage. The economic variables will work against you. Now, let's take, for example, the fuel prices and the petrol pump. I introduced Naira for dollar change, for weeks. They didn't want to comply. They were arguing with me. Okay, leave it to free market. I left it. Now the prices are coming down gradually.
Yes.
Okay. The market is being saturated. No monopoly, no oligopoly. You have a free market economy flowing.
Let us look at ourselves. It can't go on the way it's going on. And the youth, whatever we may say to them or do to them, what they are demanding is what is the word? It's legitimate. As I said, you are what you are today because you are a Nigerian. I am what I am today because I'm a Nigerian. So why should they be Nigerian and be languishing in poverty? Why? And then they make demand for that. And we are not listening to them. They make demand for that. And we are treating it with levity. We are sitting on a keg of gunpowder. They are frustrated, they are desperate, they are angry, they are hungry, they are unemployed, they are in abject poverty. What do we expect? Those boys and girls that have tried to go over the Sahara and go over the Mediterranean, they had 3 hurdles to cross. The Sahara, the ill treatment in the Mediterranean country on this side, whether it's like Algeria,
Libya and Co.
or Libya or wherever, they go through hell. Then the Mediterranean. Then when they landed on the other side, some of them came here. I listened to them and I was weeping. Now why should they go through that? Because what you and I have not given them the attention that they deserve.
Mr. Arabambi, there are people, I'm sure that you have seen some posts online that when your campaign in the 2023 election, you have refused to pay the vendors who helped you with stage, with lighting, with sound equipment. Why is your party still owing vendors? How many years now after the campaigns?
No, 2 people will be able to answer that. Aisha Yesufu and Pastor Itwai Godalo, the 2 of them should be able to answer that. They were the one in charge of the campaign fund, not even the party. I am going to exonerate the national chairman and technical NWC. They were the one that handled party money. They should go and settle that. And that's what I said. Ochutokun has confirmed on this station and the other sister station that they were the one that were unable to pay them. Labour Party did not handle the campaign fund. It was Aisha Yesufu and Pastor Itwai Godalo. The 2 of them were the one that handled it. So they should go and sort those people out. But in 2027, we are not going to have such political rascality in our party. We are going to get that done. We are moving between ourselves now. The national chairman is on reconciliation mission, and that is why